Hello everyone, this is Surya and welcome to Be a Geek. In today's video, we are going to solve a problem from Hackerrank Java, date and time. And according to this problem, we're gonna have a month, a day and a year, and on the basis of that, we have to print the day on that date. And we're gonna have an example here for month 8, day 14, year 2017, and on that date our day is Monday. So basically we have to print that. And before going to the solution, there are some things which we have to keep in mind. Our day name should be capitalized and it is Wednesday, not WED, because we're gonna use that. Also there are some things like which we can see in the calendar class. There are some basic things which we should know about that. And from the interview perspective, this is not that much important. And if you are a developer, then I don't think so you're gonna use this class that much. And there are a lot of scenarios which we can appear in this class, but I would say if you get a scenario like you have to implement that class and do a specific task, go and see. I will not recommend you to put your time into this. Now there are some important things which we should know about that. First is about month. Let me just go about month. There is a what I can say about the month. There is the most important thing that our list of months start from January to constant field value, and our January is denoted by 0. Basically here we are following array indexing. Our January is on the 0th index and our December is on the 11th index. So if we gonna prefer in the according to question, if you say we have month 8 and on the 8th month in general we have August, but according to this calendar class our August will be on 7th index. So basically if you consider this as an array, and anywhere in the class if you prefer like you have to use month, so you have to subtract -1 from that, so that you will get the correct value, because our January start from 0. So this is the most important thing. You should keep this in mind. And here we have to print the day on that date. So basically if you see that we have different methods: week of year, week of month, date, day of month, day of year, day of week. So we can use day of week to get the exact day for which we have our date. So basically if you see over there, for day of week we gonna have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this function will return these values. Now the question arises how we can use calendar class. So for calendar class we have to create an instance of that class. So basically we have to do that. We will create an instance of that calendar class and we will pass the values to that calendar instance right now. Like we have a instance for calendar class as right now. So we will pass our year, month and day to that right now, and that instance will point to the exact day for that we provided our values. So we will use that instance to further get our day, like our any value related to that date. So basically here what we can do, we will create our instance and then we will continue after that. So let's do that. This is Java 8 and 415. Okay, we have to, and one more thing, in this question we have to complete a function find day, and in that we will create our instance for calendar class. So this is a calendar class and let's say my instance is cal, and I will create an instance. So I will use get instance. So this is a instance. Now I can set my calendar instance and I have a set method for that. And in set method I can use multiple values to pass to our calendar instance. Here we have field and value, here we have month, year, month and date, here we have year, month, date, hours of day, minutes. So we gonna use these three values to our calendar instance. So basically, first I will pass my year, which I am getting as an integer, and after that I am getting month. So from the calendar class we know that our month is start from 0 index. So basically we have to minus 1 from that value, and at last we have our day, which we have as date. So this is our day, which we are getting as input from our method, and now we have to return the value, this day value, from this function. So for that we have different methods, and as we already see, we have day of week, and let me show you day of week. So this is day of week, and we have another method from calendar instance, get display name. So this is our main method, and in that method we have to pass three things, basically field, style, and locale. And if you see over there, our locale, okay, let me tell you more about locale. So locale basically tells us on which language we want to get our value. So here, if I want to print a value in France, let's say I want to get the day in France language, so I will use France locale. If I want to get in China, then I will use China locale. So locale is used for that. It is a language specific thing. So we're gonna use locale, and here our locale will be English, because we're gonna use English to get the value. And there we have two more fields, field and style. So basically our styles tell us on which format we want to get. And in the starting of this video, I tell that we want Wednesday, not WED, because both values represent Wednesday. So for that, what we have to do, there have two methods, long and short. So this is the long method. A style specifier for get display name indicating a long name such as January, and we also have short over there, okay, short, and short, a style specifier for get display name and get display names indicating a short name such as Jan. So if I want to get WED, so I will use short, but here I want to get Wednesday, so I will use long over there. Now let's go to again get display name function. So this is our get display name. So the last thing which we have is field. So field is like what value we want to get. So here I want day of week, so I will use day of week instead of in place of if. So basically let's go to our editor again, then I will use calendar dot get display name, and here I will pass my field as calendar dot day of week, and after that I will pass my style. Again it is going to be a variable from calendar class, so I will use calendar dot long, because I want that into long format, and after that I will use a locale, so locale dot us, because we want to get this value into English. So from there we're gonna have a string which represent this value, and if I just return this, our function is done. We have to return Wednesday from there if the value are these. Now there is one more thing left, but first let's run this code. Okay, here if you see, we have Wednesday and our expected value is totally in uppercase, so we have to return, we have to use to upper to convert our value into uppercase. So this will convert my Wednesday into uppercase, and if I just run this code, so our values are populating correctly, and after submitting our test cases will run. Okay, they are done, and this is our final code. So from this question there are only 2-3 things which we have to remember. First thing is the month. In calendar class our month start from 0, and how we can use get display name function. So there are multiple ways to use this class, and I will prefer you to, like, if you have a particular scenario, then go for that. Open the class, open this documentation, go there and try to read this, and then get your solution. Don't try to read the whole class. Don't waste too much time on this. There are many good questions after that in Hackerrank, so go and solve these questions. Now if you want to copy this code, there is a link in the description box. From there you can just go and copy the whole code, and you are good to go with this solution. So you can just copy and paste and just submit your code. Your test cases will get passed successfully. Now in the next video we will learn about strings, which is a very important topic from Java. Now if you get the solution, you can give a like, you can subscribe to the channel, and if you have any query, there's an Instagram link in the description box. From there you can just reach out to me and drop your questions, and you can drop your questions in the comment box. Let's meet into the next video. Till then, take care, thank you, and bye bye.